very sunny in the house today, but I'm really excited for this video because I'm getting this table ready for Easter. When this video goes up, I'm not sure if it'll be after Easter or what, but I have this dining room table my parents gave us when we moved in, and I absolutely love it. And then I had chairs that I bought for the table, but I always just hated how they looked. So I bought some chairs from the thrift shop the other day. They were only 10 bucks each, and I thought I would kind of just take advantage of it and just redo this table and maybe redo the chairs. We'll see what happens with those. But I can't wait to show you guys what I do, so let's go figure this out. Trying to like mentally prepare myself. Oh, this is heavy. There we go. Woo! I'm seriously struggling with this table. Okay, we finally got the table outside. My mom, luckily, was driving by, so I flagged her down and she helped me bring this out. And then she wanted to see what the table was looking like underneath, so I just took the sander and I just tested a little area just to see what is happening underneath, and also just to see if I needed to like use a stain remover, because sometimes I just go right to the stain remover and I feel like it makes the process so much longer and then it doesn't work, and I'm like, why did I not just sand it from the start? So I think we're gonna just try sanding it first and then see how that goes. Using the 80 grit sandpaper, which is to remove.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high.
The top looks amazing. I decided, you guys probably saw that one video where I used this easy off oven cleaner to remove stain, and it worked so well. It didn't work on this table stain, but I tried to do it on the legs just to see, and you can see like this side, it took so much off. So I just put another layer on just to see what happens. In all honesty, even though I was planning on painting the legs, I kind of feel like if this table was just all raw wood, it would look so beautiful. My original plan for this table was to paint the legs white and then distress them and then just stain the top a different color. But as I showed you guys, I really liked the legs raw, so I was trying to work with that. Also here, I am sanding the sides, and you can definitely do this, but you have to be extremely careful. So what I did was I still used I think I used the 80 grit, or maybe I used one that wasn't quite as abrasive, and I held the sander very lightly and just went over it just quickly, and I didn't push too hard, and it removed the stain perfectly, and also it didn't change the shape of the edge of the table. I do want to mention, if you do this, just be very careful because you can definitely reshape the table, and the same with the top of the table. You don't want to over sand it. This table had a bunch of scrape marks, so I did want to make those all smooth on the top, so I did go a little harder. So I decided to use CitriStrip for the legs because the oven cleaner was working, but it needed a ton of coats to do it. So I just got some CitriStrip, and then after I painted it on, I'm taking some saran wrap, and this will help to keep it moist. You want to make sure that the CitriStrip stays moist, otherwise it will dry out and not work as well. So I let this sit overnight, and then the next morning we started to scrape it off.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. And you're taking me high, ain't nobody like you, I'm not coming down.
The table is saran wrapped up. What are our hopes? You think it's gonna work?
6.5 out of 10.
Now it's the next morning and I just took off all of the saran wrap, and as you guys can see, the paint scrapes off pretty well. I did end up doing a second layer of CitriStrip just to get the remainder off. It took a good amount off, but definitely not all of it. I also had some of these bristle brushes, and I put some denatured, I don't know how to pronounce it, alcohol on the brush, and then I rubbed over the legs with it. We also used some warm water too to scrub. So any type of project that you're going to be stripping furniture, it just takes lots of scrubbing and sanding. So it's definitely a labor of love, but it was worth it. So here's what the table looks like. Also, I need to repaint the brick right there. It's really bothering me. But I really love how light the wood looks. I need to work on these side pieces right here because there's a ton of black and it just looks really messy and smudgy. I don't mind how the legs look. They're not perfect, but I feel like it kind of adds to the antique feel of the table. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my palm sander and I'm gonna put on some of this finishing sandpaper and go over the top of the table and maybe just like hit the legs a little bit with it. And then I'm going to take my osculating tool. I don't know why I just said that with an accent. This thing is awesome. I showed this in one of my other videos, maybe a couple of them, but you can get these little attachments for it and they just hook on like that, and then you can get sandpaper for these and you can sand all of the little areas that you normally wouldn't be able to get. So I'm just gonna stick this piece on, and this will be able to get in all of these spots right here on the table because the palm sander is just way too big for it. So this is gonna work out perfectly. Probably help if I put a battery in it. So that was a little close to my face, but anyway, let's get started. Table's all sanded. I love how it looks. So I think what I'm going to do is just apply the same polyacrylic coat that I applied to the bathroom piece of furniture if you guys watched that video. So here is what it looks like. It's a clear matte. So yeah, we're just going to apply this, no stain, and hope for the best. For the top of your table, if you want to seal it, you can also use tung oil, which is a food safe option. I was just looking for my phone for like a good minute and I just realized I'm filming on my phone. He's trying to come out. Come here, come here. Oh, oh, oh. Running. Hold on. Oh my gosh. He loves to run away. And it's not good. Willie, don't do that. That's not nice to do to your mommy, Willie. You scared me. So I just tested the bench on this side and I absolutely love the bench, but it doesn't fit. It's a little bit too long, so it kind of sticks out on both sides. It hits just at the wrong spot. But I feel like if the bench was a little bit smaller and they could just be tucked in more, it would be adorable. So now I feel like I need to go on the hunt for a bench. Let me know if you guys like how that looks. I have a couple pillows I'm gonna throw here just to see also what that would look like. I'm so upset that this bench doesn't fit well because I just love, oh my gosh, I love how that looks. Oh, that sucks. I'll have to look for something, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. All right, I have decided I'm just gonna leave the bench. Even though it doesn't tuck in, I really like the way that it looks. So we're gonna leave it until we can possibly find something new. This bench actually came from in the office here. It was right here, so I just put those chairs for there now. But I am just so happy with how this looks. I'm obsessed with it. So here is the final reveal of our table. I absolutely love how this turned out, and I like that I did decide to leave some of the black on it and a little bit of the stain around the rims. I feel like it gives it such an old look, and the tabletop is so smooth. It feels like butter. I did end up finishing the top of the table with a finishing sandpaper. I think I forgot to mention that before, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys decide to do this to your table, then please send me pictures. I would love to see, but I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!